Hey, I'm White Tiger, and this morning we got a little surprise. Zemi announced their 4-story origin Steam page, which is awesome. We got some action now. And with that came a new trailer with some actual gameplay. Not really a gameplay, but in-game footage, which is cool and interesting, so we can break it down a little to see what's new, what's still old, and yeah. So at first we got here, right off the bat, a Nightwalker with some base armor we already know. I can't really understand where this is. Maybe a new map, but this color scheme definitely looks like Nazak. So yeah. And right off the bat, the first skill we see, this is new. This is Nightwalker turning invisible, maybe? We got some effects on it, which weren't before. And yeah, he's doing it standing, he's not moving. I don't know if Zemi players are just noobs or just show off the new effect. And right after that, we see the Nightwalker leaping towards the monster. He's not teleporting. So this is... It can be sort of a change if they remove the Nightwalker's teleport and replace it with a leap. But it's still different because we can see his arm in the air and with sort of an effect of like a slash. So this leap might deal some damage. So yeah, it's different. And it's interesting actually. It's kind of cool. And the Nightwalker sort of combos it with like a dash to the side with another slash. So it might be a combo. We can actually see some combos on 4-story. I don't know. But it's using the same slashing, effect. So it might be part of the same skill, yeah. And I kind of like the fact that he moves to the side. Yeah, it's kind of some dynamics, but this is actually like it's like dodging. Yeah, it's like dodging and slashing at the same time, which is interesting. And it does it again. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it slashes, but we can see on top of his head, he still got hit with the monster's skill, I guess. This is like a silence or something. So yeah, this is definitely not a dodge because the mob is attacking towards the other way, and the Nightwalker still got hit. Yeah, he got the effect, so it's not a dodge, which is a bummer. And it's normal. They won't change the target, and we can actually see the target behind, under the Nightwalker. And they would not change the target-based game for an action like Dragon Nest. Yeah, Dragon Nest. So, on the second part, it seems like a warrior. Yeah. And he's tumbling. Yeah, he's tumbling. Which is cool. But I don't really see the point. Unless it's a tumble. And it does nothing more than that. It just tumbles. Yeah. Kind of like a vein. So warrior may be getting some mobility boosts. So he can tumble towards the front line and stun them, which is cool. Because we all know warriors, at least on the official servers, are kind of a bummer. And yeah, he does this skill, which is not old. This is also new, but it looks like that skill. I don't know the name, but the warrior stuns himself. Yeah, it looks like that, but with some new effects. We can only wait and see. Right here, we got... What do we got here? It's a mage. What does he do? Huh. Oh, it's just a slow. Yeah, it's the same slow. Yeah, but it looks like the mobs who got slowed were not around the player, but instead around the target, which is different, which is better. Yeah, which is better for the mage, which is better for mage, which is bad for the other classes, because at least in my opinion, mage it's still the most overpowered. Right after that we got some base freeze, a base teleport. This mob is new, but whatever. We don't care about new looking bosses because this is the dungeon 79 maybe, or the ice cave. This is not new, and the only thing is new it's the appearance of the monster. Here it looks like, what does this look like? I was gonna say this was the battlegrounds, but it's not. This is much larger. This also looks like it's in gore because it looks like a castle, but at the same time it looks like the final boss from dungeon 79. Yeah, when we fight against Markabil, it kind of looks like a room like that. So maybe it's a boss like Markabil. We got the debuff from the archer. Yeah. No, it wasn't the debuff. It was the DPS. But yeah, that's normal. The mage AoE, a stupid mage freezing from afar. Oh god. But yeah. This looks epic, but I think the warrior already has this skill. It's like their normal skill when done standing. Yeah. The only thing it got was some nice cool effects. Meh. Right here the same. We already saw this. The monsters look the same. This looks like Nazak or Dragon Rogue. I don't know. Whoa, what was that? Wait. Whoa. He jumps? It's Nightwalker? Oh! Don't tell me. This is like the mini thunder from the Nightwalker, but this time with a lot of flames and shit. Yeah. It looks like the same skill but with some different effects. We are kind of seeing a lot of it actually. We see a lot of skills that look the same but with some effects around them, more epic. If this is their idea of a new game, I'm not really confident about this. They better do something better. Got here. No, this looks like a summoner doing something. I don't know what those two are. Oh. No, this is definitely a mage doing the lava pillar. Yeah. But with some actual really epic effects. Like boom. Yeah. God damn it. If this is what the game will look like. Yeah, the Nightwalker also has this. Yeah. A new dragon. And the 4STORY origin. Yeah, this armor looks cool. I don't know if this already exists, but I don't recognize it. Yeah, it looks awesome. And that's all about it. So, what do we got? We got some skills that look exactly the same, but with some extra effects around them, like the Mage's lava pillar, the Nightwalker's thunder, which now has some flames, the basic skills of the warrior, the one he spins to do that shitty hit, has some cool effects around it. So that's weird. The game itself looks exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same. We don't see any graphics improvements. I hope we see though some major, and I mean huge performance improvements, because we got some really awful performance issues on 4STORY. This game is old, the engine is old. I can have a NASA PC and this game will still run like crap. And besides that, we got some to see the Nightwalker skill, yeah, the new Nightwalker skill, which is a lip with some slash and then some slash to the side. So we got two new skills, and we can see the tumble on the warrior. This can be a warrior, but can also be an archer, right? It's definitely a warrior, because it's the same character, the same equipments, using the same gear, the same sword, doing these skills. And I doubt they will give the archer some sword skills. They might as well remove them, seriously. Those sword skills suck. Yeah. And that's about it. The mage looks the same. Oh, the mage doesn't look the same, right? It looks like he can slow from afar. Yeah, it looks like he can slow in area, but not the area around himself, but the area around the target, which is cool. More OP. Yeah. Also, the teleport looks more epic. Yeah. It gives some thunder. Wow. But yeah. The characters look the same, the effects look the same. The monsters look the same, the map looks the same. Everything looks the same. We got some improvements to do, Zami. Keep going, keep going. We also saw on their Steam page they consider this an early access, and they are thinking about releasing this year, and then with the help of us, the players, they will keep improving and developing more the game, which is cool. It's nice to see. At least it's nice to see those written words. If they are going to keep up with them, let's see, right? I should have read their early access notes before I recorded the video. Yeah, they got some really interesting stuff here. So, about the leaps I was talking about and the dodges, they actually talk about that. So, before I get into that, they talk about factions. So we gotta choose a faction at level 9, so that will stay the same. So Gore will exist, and we gotta choose Darien or Valorian at level 9. So yeah. About the dodges and leaps, we got some actions: dodge, jump attacks, jump backwards, and side attacks. These, if they are applied on all characters, this is cool. Although I can't really see the utility on that. The utility on side attack. What does that do? It looks cool, right? But what about some actual PvP? Unless the game was on aiming based and not on target based, dodges would make a lot of sense. But it isn't. We see here the Nightwalker has a target on him. So it looks like the person who's recording this targeted the Nightwalker. So yeah, it's not target, it's not aiming, it's still target. So why bother doing some jump backwards? It helps with the positioning. But why the hell would you give a side attack, right? It can also help with the positioning, right? Because we can attack one, side attack to the left, and attack the other one who's further to the left. I can see some interesting stuff here. Dodge. I don't know if they are talking about the dodge target skill, or if they are talking about the tumble we saw on the warrior. If they are talking about the dodge skill, nothing new to see here. But if they are talking about the tumble we see on warrior, again, I don't see the point of dodging. I see the point in moving towards some direction to have better positioning, to engage, to disengage, right? Jump attacks we saw on the Nightwalker, the leap. Yeah, that's cool to engage. If the warrior has something like that, it's going to be a nice buff. Jump backwards, the archer already has that. I don't know if they're talking about that or if they are going to use that on all other classes. And that jump needs to be kind of farther. I mean, the jump backwards is not really game changing, right? And I think that's about it. We got some new information. We got some jump attacks, dodges, questionable, right? Side attacks, and some cool effects. Screw the effects, right? We don't play 4STORY for the graphics, because if we played 4STORY for the cool graphics, we would be playing, I don't know, Monster Hunter or something like that, right? At least in my opinion, I play 4STORY for the gameplay and for the team play and for all of that, right? The PvP, the PvE needs some improvement, right? The PvP is super awesome, and I think we all agree on that. Yeah. So let's sit, wait for more news, and let's hope to play 4STORY on March, right? Again, my name is Whitey Tiger, and I'll see you on the next video, because if they keep coming with some news, I will keep making some videos. So yeah, see you on the next one.